Hello, my name is Crystal. I am a registered dietitian, and today I wanted to share with you how to use the free version of MyFitnessPal. I'll show you how to track your macros or your calories and just how to navigate through the app in general. If I miss out on anything important or helpful, please feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks.
Okay, so once you've downloaded the app, you can go ahead and click on it. It's available in Android and Apple. So I've already created a profile. You'll want to go ahead and set this up for yourself. It allows you to set up a profile. You can also put in goals, what you want to do. You'll go ahead and put in your current body weight. You'll also put in maybe a goal weight, and then it has a section for you to put a weekly goal. So you can choose to lose, maintain, or gain. You'll also want to put in your activity level if you are needing to generate calories. So I put in active, and that basically set up a goal for me. You'll next click on calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. And these are the calculations based on your activity level and your weight loss goals. Now, if you're working with a dietitian or a nutritionist and they've given you some calorie and macro goals, you can go ahead and put those in here. So I'll just put in 1800 calories, and then I'm going to click on the percents to do a macro split. In the free version, you can't put grams in, but you can put percentages in, and it will get you close. All right, once you've done that, now you'll want to go ahead and add in some friends to follow, especially if you're working with a nutritionist. So go ahead and click on the Friends tab, and you can add them either by sending them a text, or you can add their email if you know what their account is associated with. This will send them a friend request, and they can accept it, and this will allow them to view your diary if you share it. So what you'll next want to do is go down to settings, and you'll go to diary settings, and then you'll want to go to diary sharing. You can either share it publicly if you don't care who sees your diary. You can do it just with friends only, or if you have multiple friends and you only want your nutritionist to see, you can lock it with a key. So we'll go ahead and click friends only. That will allow my dietitian or my nutritionist to view my diary. Now we're done with that. We're going to go ahead and go to the main page, and we're going to start logging our foods. So if you click log food, it'll take you to this page. So it has your calorie goals at the top. You'll go ahead and click on breakfast, and you can start by entering your breakfast. So I'm just going to enter oatmeal. That's a common thing I eat for breakfast, with some blueberries and some peanut butter, and then maybe some flax seeds. But what's important is that you are putting in measurement sizes. So if you click on, let's say, go back to old-fashioned oatmeal, it'll show you it generated half a cup. That's typically a serving. But let's say you ate less than that or more than that, you can change it. So you can either click on the serving size, you can change it there to 1 cup. So if you ate 1 cup of dry oats, you could change that. Or you could, if you did half a cup, you could even change the half a cup to a 1/4 cup. So there's definitely ways to kind of adjust that and make those adjustments. Same thing with blueberries. If you wanted to say that you ate a cup of blueberries, you would just go ahead and go in and change the servings to either 1 cup, or you could half it. It is very important that you put the serving sizes and the amounts and that you're measuring for accuracy. So I'm going to go ahead and add a day's worth of eating to speed things up. All right, so now I've went ahead and I've beefed up my breakfast. This is a common breakfast for me: a lunch, a dinner, and then some snacks. So I'll typically have a snack in the morning after the gym. I'll have a snack after breakfast, and then I may have a snack on the way home from work too. So it's important to include everything that you've eaten for the day. Once you've logged everything, you can click at the top of this section where it says calories remaining, And you can see that I went a little bit over my goals, but that's okay. Once you click here, it'll give you kind of a little pie chart of where your calories were at for the day. It'll give you your different macros, different information about fats and cholesterol, even a little bit about your micronutrients and the potassium and minerals, things like that. You can see that I was a little bit under my goals for protein and fat. And this is a nice chart because it shows you kind of like 40% was my carb goal. I hit 52, so I was a little over. Fat and protein, I was a little bit under. I was relatively close, but this is the really nice thing about this app is that once you see kind of what you ate for the day and what your goals were, you can make adjustments along the way. So I definitely recommend, looking in here at the end of the day and kind of seeing where you're at and then how you can make changes the next day. Another thing is you can also track your water intake, and if you connect to your Apple device or even a Fitbit, it'll track your exercise. If you go into your settings, you can look at your progress as well. It'll show you different things like your steps for the day, your workouts for the day. So that's a nice, fun little tool if you're interested in that portion of it. And that's only if you're somehow connected to your MyFitnessPal device.
So we went over how to create an account, how to set it up, and put in personalized calories and macros or using the automated version from MyFitnessPal. I also went over how to log your foods and how to kind of look at what the data is showing from the foods that you ate for the day. We also went over how to share your diary with somebody if you are working with a nutritionist. And so I didn't really go over how to measure your foods. You can either use a scale or you can use measuring cups. I do recommend measuring your foods when you're able to. It is gonna give you a more accurate set of data. So just keep that in mind. It just depends on how rigid your goals are and what you're trying to aim for. If this is a new thing for you, sometimes I tell my clients, just learning how to log your foods, learning how to navigate the app, and creating the habit of logging your foods is a good first step. So, wherever you're at in your journey, that is kind of what you should honor, that stage. So yeah, you can definitely measure your foods, you can weigh your foods, and hopefully I can create some more content for you in the future on how to do that. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful, and thanks. Bye-bye.